family, back again at you with a new video where I'm going to try and elevate you, okay, to open your eyes, get you out of the shell, out of creating and transition you reality that you no idea away from. Have been made a product, consumption, being made a cell, being made a battery, rollers. We have been teaching this for years on end, but most of the world failed to pick up. Okay, as I explained to you, there are different issues going on. Well, and if normal people, the real people, are being decepted, and they will not trust our words, because the programming is very, very strong and holds them too tight into the beliefs. Everything acted being used against the originals, to control, to manipulate, for excess of power, people that control and rule this, using these techniques, magic, brainwash, illusionists, all types of trickery are being used and have taken us all in their mind. Everyone else that you know, of course, in your family is target, always target. This you would, because the aliens don't want you to have no family concept. Okay? The aliens don't want you to be friends with no one. Programming entails that you're not supposed to be friends, not supposed to trust your brother. Actually, you're not supposed to trust your family, you're not supposed to trust your friends. All being done, it's all part of the programming that they gave you. Why everybody is against everybody? Why, no matter what truth you say, people look at you sideways and walk away? Only the people that are affected are going to see that you are going to be able to reproduce the truth you're teaching, because they know that the truth, freedom. Without truth, they have no freedom. They can continue believing whatever they want, but their reality will be always the same, manifest the same. Destruction shall be right behind them, as long as they don't come out. As long as they don't come out actions that we told you. They got no support on YouTube or not, because when you speak the truth, people are facing shock, because they are all deceived. Everywhere they look is a deception, and they believe deceptions, right? They believe everything they learn at school. You got niggas that taught source are reading things written by the people that have been enslaving them for millenniums, and they're going to argue with you that the slave master theirs gave them some truth to believe, that wrote a book for them to live, and that is real. Something. Someone that they know is being colonizing their ancestors, colonizing them. They killed them, they colonized them, they took their lands. Okay, all these lands, Portugal, Spain, the whole fucking Europe, to be honest with you. The whole fucking Europe was colonized by other people that came after the reset. And Africa as well. There's a lot of niggas that came after the reset. And I want you to think about all these people that didn't belong here. They came from Nibiru, they came from from the labs, some of them, and they were populating the earth. So they got these hybrids, because they are hybrids. There ain't no originals, as I explain to you, because they don't have the drive to be in this planet. They don't know what to do here, or their work. The only thing they do for people, for each other, and take from each other. They can build nothing. And what they did, they came, the ancestors already had the place, everything was in place. Okay, there were buildings, there were towns, there were cities, everything else. They had to smoke a lot of this content of cities and towns, because they had to repopulate. and to do away with the old and more mature population that knew advanced stuff that you don't know today. With the low species that came in, and they took the realm and basically are running this realm at their own specific God. They teach you what God is and everything. They know that once they tell you what to do and what thing, they colonize your mind. They got you. They got planet. Start right now. Anything these aliens do and say, you see everybody running with it. But you say something, nobody shares your view. Nobody nobody talk about the truth that you talk really, unless a few others that can see. Very few. You probably can count them fingers these days. All road is lost. As the aliens even told them that they set them for destruction. To the religion, they put them asleep. It's a voodoo people. It's brainwash. Like if I can tell you that I'm gonna bring you the last, every word for it was for king. I'm gonna bring the last day and I'm gonna kill your family, and you believe that, and then you're going to what? You're going to manifest that to the God you believe, because the God know that wherever you mount you and your children, it's for him to come and destroy it with all the ones. So the people become dumb and stupid. They don't know their God. All these niggas there talking about Yahweh, talking about Jesus gonna save them, and they have no land. They don't know the law. They don't know that they are slaves. They don't know nothing. Fight with you. And they will only believe the machine. They won't believe their own people, that even people like them, they won't believe them. Only believe the aliens that created the machine and the books that they wrote. These are what they worship. No common sense. Don't forget that. These people have no common sense whatsoever. All of them, especially the ones that got graduation. Be careful. These are the worst. These are all set up to destroy their own people. All this graduation, but don't make use of their brain. Okay, so they are just programs setting up the people for destruction. All people. And when you look at these niggas, you see how long they've been doing this. Yeah? Just go back on time, people. Go back to 80s. See what they were doing. All these movements. All these leaders that come out of nowhere from the Matrix, that the Bazungo, that the slave master gave them, formulate these leaders, full certificates, tell them that everything they tell them is the truth, because they don't know truth from the ancestors, okay? When it comes to Africa, why do they don't know what their grandmother said? Because there were too many wars going on in Africa that you don't know about. These Negroes, they've been killing them for decades. Dropping bombs everywhere. In Africa, they've been fighting everywhere, you know what I'm saying, dropping bombs. They will go to a village, kill everybody. So all people disappeared over time. Not over time, but, in a very short period of time, there were no, there's not really old people. So it's a young population of kids that were born. Many of them were born, they don't even know who mom and dad is. So they were educated by these aliens. They don't know nothing. And everything they believe is going to come from the serpent, because they don't know even how to think. One thing that if nobody teach you how to think, you're going to think the wrong way. You're always going to be a slave. And so the mind is something very powerful. What they don't teach you at school. Mind is something very, very powerful, because Mosai is within that. The things that you see manifest only comes in your mind. The things that you believe is what's going to you, what you are going to manifest. So this is why the aliens got all these programs running and telling you every step of the way what to do, what to believe, what you are. They want to tell you who you are And because they know that many of the Africans don't know who they are. They were born, when they were born, they didn't have no bloodline, people. They were born, either the Portuguese took them to some island, yeah, they were born there after decades or hundreds of years in there, so they don't know really where they came from, how the Portuguese got them there. Then when you go to the continent, they made sure that the Negroes there don't know shit as well by bombing them, carpet bombing them. All people die. They destroy their language. They destroy the buildings, cemeteries, all the culture that they could destroy everything and replace with Jesus. So the kids when they're born, the first thing motherfuckers see Jesus, church, and he's educated in this scenario. Doesn't matter where in Africa, they're all religious, they're all going to be Christians. That's the programming that was supposedly made. That's why it's called colonization. Yeah, you're gonna see all these niggas talking about colonization, but they have no fucking idea what it is, and what's the heart of it, and the beginning and end of it, which is the religion. They force-fed them kids that were born without grandma. They gave them so much religion that they killed the common sense. Okay, they killed them, their ability to think, everything, and some of them are just primates anyway. That's why, because they are implants, fake niggers that live in Africa. A lot of them are implants, and they will do what we wants them to do. Europe, they have implants, but the Portuguese people super racist. They think they've been programmed, you know what I'm saying? These are people that were created to do what they're doing today. Okay, are programmed to be racist. To go over there, take the piece of land and keep us away from that piece of land, and if you see a Portuguese talking about it, he owns that land and get the fuck out of here. He doesn't know history or nothing. He thinks that he owns Portugal. Doesn't. None of them, even Spain, don't own Spain. It's just business as usual. It's not a nation, or not. It's all an illusion they play on you. As you see, since they claim that they took the land, you know what I'm saying, they killed all the niggas that were in Europe, they made Portugal and Spain, all these other countries that you see around, right? Now think, why, after all these years they told you, how many years they tell you they got this country? 500, 600 years they built this empire. Them, I don't think even that long, but okay. Suppose, all that time, people, all that time they've been controlled by the church. You call they are autonomous. They don't mind to be controlled by the church, but they will tell you that if you go there, fuck out of here, nigga. This is our land, and this and that. They super racist, like, you know, they scared to see black people going back there or, you know, doing business there and getting successful. That country that black people cannot be successful at all. They kill you there slowly with their religion and you know, the poisons, the shots, juice. And they make sure that even the niggers that go there, they are become, they wash, okay, the drugs, and they don't live long, and they can really own nothing or nothing, because the first off, the prices are too high, and will always be high for anybody that goes there, okay? And even the people, the Portuguese people themselves, can't live in Portugal, people. How slaves they are to the papacy. One of the most religious countries, particularly in Europe, Portugal, Spain, most religious. Yeah, but when you go there, their own people are suffering, like Portuguese people cannot do what they want in Portugal. They cannot make big business succeed because they have all the religious norms and statutes, laws, and commandments from the religion from Rome that don't allow them to do that. They have a very miserable, small life in there, and they cannot, you know, do what they want because of their laws and how the government keep them, grab them in the boats, and don't let them do nothing. That's why Portuguese people emigrate everywhere. They go to America. There's a lot of them there. If you look in England, there's a lot of them there. If you look in any other country, you're going to find Portuguese groups. Okay? Why? Because if they go to Portugal, they cannot do really what they want. They are under the spell of Religio Rome that owns them and owns their land. Owns their land, the land that they supposedly conquered that were there. Yeah, they give them the illusion that they have a country. So you can see that. These are just hybrids, it seems, and they got them there, and Rome controls them remotely. All of them, the Spanish and the Portuguese, okay, and all of them really, the whole Europe, even the ones that claim they're not major, like the British, the English, England, like English people, like people claim that most of them are not religious, but they all under the same spell, under the same law. They're just hypocrites. They claim they're not, but they are under the same spells and the same laws. Yeah, they might tell you, we never go to church, we don't care about this, but all their laws are all religious. And when it comes to Christmas, motherfuckers are gonna worship. New Year, they're gonna worship, but they're gonna tell you they're not religious. So there's that's been done a lot of brainwash, and the people are dumb. Populations that don't own their land, that don't own their country, and are being foolish. Okay, because for example, you can go to Portugal or Spain or in England or Germany, and if you are black, so-called black, Negro, yeah, they're going to be racist again, always, no matter what. They're going to be racist and make sure that you don't get too successful, because the religion, unless you are religio, okay, if you in religion, in a church, and you are a Freemason, it's all good. Doesn't matter where you go up. You are somebody that just want to be you, and like imagine you are a Portuguese guy. You think that Portugal is you can do whatever the hell you want, and but you are, let's say, you're not dealing with the church. You're not, don't want nothing to do with them. So they will not let you do nothing. A foreigner can come from China, go to Portugal, and make more business than a real Portuguese guy that's not religious. They'll let him do nothing. Okay? That's the system. If you're not born to these alien entities that created the setup, you are not going to succeed to big things. Okay? They want to make sure they don't let you do nothing unless you join. And join, they're going to poison you. You're not going to live long anyway. So is another way you're not going to do nothing. So the question is, after all the people being deceived, doesn't matter what color, they've all been deceived, right? As I explained to you, illusion, that own something, that they have some, got nothing. All of them pay what country you go. You go back to your country. But it's not their country either, because they all need to pay taxes, live there. They need to pay rents to live there. They cannot just, go somewhere and build a house and help whatever they want and do business and grow themselves. They can't do that. Everything they do, they gotta go to Jesus, see Yahweh, system, ask them for permission. Papacy say no, then it's not happening. It doesn't matter what they call the Pope. It doesn't matter what happened in the horrible church, what babies they rape. It doesn't matter if they change sex. It doesn't matter any of that. Okay? All that matters is that they are in control of design cities, design countries, all colonized road that they created around you. Don't know really anywhere that people are free, other than maybe now I see the American Indians. Okay, and if they are not part of this system at all and are building themselves scratch, They must be like the only people I know that are doing their own thing outside of the voodoo machine. Right? Because anybody else that show you on TV, no matter where, yeah, including these savages that show you live in Brazil, in the Amazon, inside the Amazon forest. There's a lot of hybrids living there. That, they call, some of them are cannibals, some of them are Christians now. Yeah, so they control all of that. All these populations there, even inside the jungle, they control that. See? So it's all an illusion that they play of countries, of power, and of role governments. Not what you think. It's an alien colonized plantations. That is. And give you the illusion that you have a life, that you're free, and that you can do what you want. Not so. It's an illusion they gave them. And when you tell people these things, that's why they don't come to our channel and share our videos. Because they get this syndrome, you know what I'm saying? That want to believe that whatever they know is true. But it's not. So they get cognitive dissonance. Okay? And they learn instead to hate you when you tell them the truth. Because they don't want to know the truth. Because they believe that. They don't want to believe that everything that they know, aliens fool them. They don't want to believe that. See? Just like you got these bozos that I told you when you tell them, dude, why the hell you took the juice? Your God told you. You're supposed to be pure. You're supposed to trust in your God. Or you trust in man. You trade your God and trusted in man. Something inside your body to save you. What happened to your God? He couldn't save you. So you went, you asked these dudes, these alien dudes that play with reset, that opening their mouth, talking about reset, and they tell you, come over here, we're gonna give you a nice juice to make you feel better. At the same time that he's telling you that he's about resetting people, he's about to bring nations into death. But at the same time, he tells you that he's there to help you. So the cognitive dissonance kicks in, and they trust them willingly. People, not forcibly, willingly go in and take the juice. Also, that thing, no common sense. Bad people. That's what I'm going to tell. So, by telling all this truth, when they hear this, when these people come to our channels and they hear us saying these things, of course they're not going to embrace this, not going to support this. Okay? It's a shame for them. It's a shame, and they don't want their children to know their shame, so they're not going to share and why. But we only tell you the truth, regardless, because the real ones will like the videos and will share the videos, I believe, and learn from the videos, and will teach others. And will save their life, because no one will upload. But I'm telling you in advance that the majority of these populations are brainwashed, set for destruction. Witchcraft, they got witchcraft on them, they brainwash hell they have on them, they can't see, you can only see the machines. Besides that, you know they took the juice, so what goes with it? More servitude. The juice was the highest colonization. So, if I colonize you enough to be able to juice you, get away back from that. So the truth is not for everybody, brothers and sisters. Okay, this is why I'm telling you all of that. You will find that even in your family, when you tell them the truth, people are not going to talk to you. People are going to ignore you and hate you. Reasons, they're gonna be like, what's wrong with this nigger? Why don't you believe what I believe from the system? Why don't you want to make money? Why don't you want to be happy in the system? Because the quicker you do that, the quicker you die for lack of knowledge. Some family, as I told you, okay, they aliens. The aliens. They believe Jesus. Religion. Talking about blood family people that in your family, of your blood, your brothers and sisters, direct brothers and sisters and everything, your dad, your mom, and tell them something, you're going to see them spit on you, and you're going to see them not believing you or nothing. They will be programmed to only trust the machine. Okay, even the grandma tell them something that happened way before they were born. Motherfucker don't believe them. He only believes the system that Azuma gave them. He's not interested in the truth, and he feels comforting to believe that this matrix is there to look after him. So you're going to have all of that in your family, not only in the role. Your family is going to sell you out. They're going to sell you out. They're going to despise you. They're going to walk on you. They're going to talk shit about you back. That's what they do. Because they're into programming, Yahweh programming, self-hatred. Okay, what did Jesus tell them? Father shall hate the son, father shall hate the daughter, and the family shall be split. Yeah, that's all in that script, programming. And then they speak about last days, the old family is going to be broken in. There will be no unity in the family, because the whole family will be believing systemic aliens and their doctrines and their religion. And they will turn on their family itself and lie to them. They will turn into their family and kill them. Them kill their own family. Go to the military. They get uniform, make it legal. They go somewhere. They kill all their bloody family. Live there. Because they're in the army, now they can do whatever the army wants. And they think the army is in the right place because Jesus said so. So they go there, kill all their family. That's why you can't do religion. And even in your family, it's not safe to tell the truth because they are always damn people compromised by the spells. They are compromised by these spells that Jesus told them they're not supposed to be together, supposed to be one, not supposed to be wise, not supposed to be able to live with themselves. That He is the only light that can come down to save them. So, knowing these things, brothers and sisters, here to YouTube, that you know all the stuff that they do. I know not everybody going to listen to you, but the intelligent people and all that, you're not in the know, they're gonna know what I'm talking about, and they're gonna learn and they're gonna teach whatever them. The rest of the world, don't worry about them. They continue lies until it hurt a lot of people. Came out. How many people got hurt? How many people got destroyed? Their business. And it just gets worse. And Satan, that they worship Santa, they worshiping Santa and everything. And Santa told them that they will have nothing happy. But motherfuckers still listening to them and taking their juice, going to their wars. And I told you it's a low species within, lives parasitically top of the original nation, or they live on top of them, they don't do nothing. Kids when they get 18, or so list on them, list them on in the military, they parasites and they're getting this money from military all their lives after they 18 years old. I saw this girl, she signed up, she's in the military, soon as she left home, she's in the military. For 6 years, list them for 6. Oh God, they go military for 6 years. They were there, doing everything in there. They send them. They can send them, or they can just keep them there, working for them. There. If they tell them go to your motherland and do some bullshit, that's okay to do that. They are employed. But military is nothing but a corporation. It's not. Soldier guys, there's no such thing as a total control by Rome. Anything that happened in this military, anybody they take down, you know that the church got all of that going on because they control all these countries, Portugal, Spain, the whole damn Europe, they control them. Okay, the whole damn Africa, and America too. The whole of them control. We need this military in very many different formats. You know what I'm saying? And they have all types of military, but they fund them and pay them. No matter what country, no matter what people, they were created by. Why it's futile to be talking about what part of Africa you came from. I can see these Pan-Africans talking about. You can't define that. There's no way you can tell. Papa, see, you get to these countries, there's no allegory where and how they used to live. They won't have them and their ancestors. Okay? And where is that? This has been smoked. Many places in Africa there's nothing but sun. Why that? All been done by design. Okay? And the land that is being destroyed by oil spill extraction. It's all a psyop in there. Tell you a lot of minerals, of rich minerals, then we dig out, and a lot of Africans can make a lot of money. People, this is all a fantasia they give you. I don't care about digging, nothing to dig. Third place, and is polluted. No, and there's nothing. They have a country and they sound and they don't. They're just an illusion, a simulation. And so they don't have no will of their own. It's Rome that decides everything that happens in Spain, or even England. The whole Europe is controlled by Russia, is controlled by them. That's someone root and self, you know what I'm saying? Kill your own root and live by that. Manifest that. And when you do that, you are lost in the sea, just like all the Portuguese, all the British, all these Africans, all these religious boys, Israelites, they all lost in the sea, they all slaves. They have the illusion that they do. Relation. That's one up now. Fact about that. Fact about what you are and what you are not. Okay? And how these people they work together with Rome, other artificial countries. All these countries mean they Rome. That's all. So I'm gonna finish now, man. I love you all. Peace.